Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So unless you're rich, it's just impossible to splurge on everything. So today I've compiled a list of 8 things that I think are the best splurge items, if you will, that's gonna make a big difference and it's gonna be worth every dollar spent to elevate your style. So let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so item number 1 is a classic trench coat or a classic wool coat. So depending on what kind of weather, what kind of climate you live in, you might gravitate towards the trench coat or towards a wool coat more. So in Canada, of course, we live in winter basically the entire year. So definitely a nice wool coat is an absolute must, and because it covers so much of your outfit, a really nice, staple, beautiful coat is really gonna be seen most of the time. It's gonna be seen with everything. So it's definitely worthwhile to invest in a really nice coat. So for the trench coats, my favorite is of course Burberry. The Burberry trench coats are iconic, and I have this in the honey color. So for my favorite wool coats, I would definitely pick the Maximara wool coats. Those are my favorite, but a cheaper alternative is definitely the Curated, which I've worn and styled on many of my videos because I think that their wool coats are just almost the same quality as Maximara, but for a fraction of the price. So definitely check them out if you're interested. So for winter coats, please try not to pick black. I just see black in the winter time so often and you just blend into a sea of black blobs. So I think that a close neutral that's similar to black, that's a little bit different and will stand out a lot more, would be navy. My personal favorite is of course white, and a camel is also a close second. But any sort of neutral shades like gray, taupes, those are also great choices. That's going to really make you stand out and make you look a little bit more elevated compared to everyone else. I think I'm slightly biased though because I look terrible in black, but for those of you that can't rock black, I think you can absolutely wear it, but I just think that anything other than black is going to make you stand out more in the winter time and just really brighten up your mood as well. So the second item is of course a no-brainer, but that is a timeless handbag. So a woman's handbag is equivalent to a man's watch. It's the statement piece, and a quality leather handbag that's in a classic timeless design and well-made materials will last you for years to come. Of course, it's no surprise that Hermes and Chanel bags will hold their values the best, but of course, you don't need to sell your kidneys to be able to afford a nice bag, right? Some cheaper timeless bags from Hermes that I like as well include the Bolide and the Roulis, and my recent purchase, the Lindy. There are a lot of other brands that I love as well that are cheaper, like Celine, Valextra, Marc Ross, even Moynat. However, I do want to add that the most important thing is that it should not be a sole statement piece that's you're looking for to elevate your entire look and entire outfit, but instead it should be a little highlight in your outfit that really helps tie everything in together. For example, I don't really like logos. I don't like bags that have logo mania on it. I don't think they're classy as well. For example, the Gucci prints, even the Hermes Constance, it really depends on how you style it as well. If you're wearing a classic outfit, very understated, very toned down, and you carry an Hermes Constance, for example, mine is white with rose gold, I think that outfit will look very polished. Whereas if you pair it together with say other monograms and other logos that's already in your outfit and then you throw a Constance on, that's just too many logos working against each other, and it's gonna make your entire outfit look a little tacky and look like it's a little bit too much in your face. So the same handbag in 2 different outfits can serve 2 very different looks and serve 2 different purposes. So that's why your handbag, like I said, should only be the highlight that ties in your entire outfit instead of the sole statement piece, the only thing worth noting about your outfit. So the third thing that's worth splurging on is skincare. So of course, your face and your skin is definitely just as important, if not more important, than your outfit and your clothes. So who doesn't want to look young forever, right? So I think that preventing wrinkles and preventing signs of aging is absolutely paramount and a lot more important than waiting for wrinkles to form and then trying to fix it through Botox or through facelifts and all that stuff, because it's going to be a lot more costly if you wait down the line, and it's going to be less effective as well. So for skincare, definitely the most important thing is sunscreen. Wearing sunscreen every day, not forgetting your neck when it comes to moisturizing, which I have done, and then now I'm starting to see fine line forming on the neck, which is actually the most telltale sign of your age. So I actually use a 10-step, almost like a Korean skincare regime, and I've started it in my early 20s, which I think is the best time to start. Just even adding just a serum into your nightly routine when you're in your early 20s is going to do wonders for you down the line. So for me, I kind of go a little bit crazy. I do the double cleansing, I do the toner, the essence, the serum, another serum. I do eye cream, definitely eye cream. I do a face lotion, I do a facial oil, I do some sheet masks occasionally, and I also do some gua sha or some massage techniques. I know it's a little bit overkill, okay, you don't need to do that for sure, but I think, like I said, just adding a serum like a vitamin C serum, or my personal favorite that I've been using since I was younger, which is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. It is definitely a little bit costly for sure, especially for someone that's, at the time I was still a student. It's definitely hard to justify the purchase at the time, but if you think about investing in your skin, then it's absolutely worth it. So item number 4 that's worth splurging on is a nice comfortable pair of pumps. So we all know the saying, right? A good pair of shoes will bring you to good places. That's how we justify all our expensive shoe purchases. But in reality, the only place that it brings you to is Ban Island and a weeping bank account. But anyway, a right pair of heels can really do wonders to just polish and put together your entire outfit. And I do definitely believe that investing in a nice, comfortable pair of pumps doesn't have to be designer, as long as it's made with quality, with good leather and a good design, is gonna just really do wonders, because we all know that bad heels or uncomfortable heels, the shoes will start to peel over time. It'll be more susceptible to getting bunions and blister formation on your feet. It will just make you miserable and uncomfortable all night long, as well as kill your walk and kill your confidence. So for expensive or more designer shoes, I definitely make sure that they absolutely have to be comfortable, because if I wanted an uncomfortable pair of heels, I can just go to Aldo. Very easy to find a comfortable pair of flat shoes, but we all know that heels are notorious for being uncomfortable. That's why investing in a quality pair that's gonna make walking in them a little bit more pleasant is of course absolutely worth the money spent. And I actually have a video dedicated to comfortable designer heels that I'll link up above so you guys can check it out. So the 5th item that's worth splurging on is a quality hair styling tools, because we all know that our hair is going to really just make or break our entire look and an entire outfit as well. So it's definitely worthwhile to invest in good quality heat tools like straighteners and curlers, because a bad tool is really going to make your hair a lot more frizzy and damage your hair a lot more in the long run. So my personal favorite for the curler is the T3, not just because it's white with rose gold, but because I think it's ceramic plate or something, so it curls your hair really fast and it doesn't damage your hair as much. But we all know that I also love my Dyson Airwrap as well. That's going to give a really big blowout kind of curl, whereas I tend to use this if I want a little bit more of a defined curl. Personally for me, because for your hairstyle, you have to find something that works for you. For me, I've got a really big face and I've got a lot of hair and it's very thick as well. So I figured out that for me, if I were to pull my hair or tuck my hair up halfway, like what I always do, it can actually make my face look a little bit smaller. And if my ears also, they stick out like monkey ears. So I figured out if I can tuck my ear inside of my hair, and especially with this clip, then that can actually pin back my ears and make me look less like a monkey. So definitely find a style that works for you and find the good quality tools that's going to help you get to the look that you want to achieve while minimizing the damage along the way. So the number 6 item that's worth splurging on is a really nice luxurious blouse or a button-down shirt. So a really nice high quality blouse is really going to carry you for years to come. You can reach for it and grab it and pair it with everything, and it can be worn casually as well as professionally. So I personally prefer the more flowier blouses versus the more stiff cotton shirts, because the more flowier, drapier blouses can be tucked easier under bottoms, a lot more feminine, and it looks more elegant as well. Of course, my personal favorite is the cow neck. I also like my classic button-down shirts as well, but I have a whole collection of white blouses. There are some really good brands that make quality shirts and blouses. For example, Equipment, their silk is just so luxurious. So definitely investing in a really good staple piece is be absolutely worth the investment. So the 7th thing that's worth splurging on is of course fine jewelry instead of costume jewelry. So you can get a really nice 18 karat gold necklace from Cartier starting at 1,000 Canadian and a similar piece from Van Cleef for starting at 2,000 Canadian. And with those items, since it's made of pure gold, you don't have to worry about metal reactions, metal allergies. You can wear them 24/7, shower, go to the gym, and just get them wet without having to worry. And you just know that they'll last you for years to come, and you can get them cleaned at the boutique as well. Whereas I know that for Chanel, some of their costume jewelries can cost almost as much as $1,000, and they're made of the cheapest metals with fake pearls, and the fake pearls, the fake crystals will just come out over time. And I absolutely don't think that costume jewelry is worth investing in, because sometimes it can be just as much as a fine jewelry piece. And you don't even need to buy designer fine jewelry as well. There are a lot of just other jewelers that make, 18 karat or 14 karat golds that are a lot cheaper because of, the absence of the designer name. So jewelry, of course, can absolutely elevate your look, and it's something that you can wear over and over again with many outfits. So that's why it's another piece that's worth splurging in. Okay guys, the 8th and final thing that's worth splurging on is, I've mentioned over and over again, it's a really good tailor. So once I started tailoring my clothes, I never went back because it opened up so many doors for me. There are pieces that I love that I know will not fit me properly. I can still buy, and I know I can tailor it to fit me. So a good tailor can just really adjust the clothes to fit your proportions, whether that is to shorten a dress or shorten the sleeves or bring in certain areas that's going to help you achieve the proportions that you want. So for example, even just raising belt loops for jackets up a little bit more is going to make your legs look longer, make your torsos look shorter. So just doing those little small adjustments can make your clothes look so much better than it would off the rack. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what your splurge items are and what you'd prefer to spend a little bit more money on. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!